Jan-di is an ordinary high school girl from a humble family that owns a small dry cleaning shop. Unlike the rich students at the prestigious Shinhwa High School, she has never imagined stepping into a world filled with luxury, expensive cars, and powerful families. Her life changes forever when she delivers laundry to the elite school and witnesses a bully student trying to end his own life. Without thinking twice, Jan-di courageously saves him, and her heroic act becomes national news. To avoid a public scandal, the wealthy Shinhwa group awards Jan-di a scholarship to study at the school. However, instead of receiving a warm welcome, she becomes the target of jealousy and bullying. At the center of the school is the legendary F4, a group of 4 handsome, wealthy, and influential boys who practically rule the campus. Their leader is the arrogant and feared Gu Jun-pyo, the heir to the Shinhwa Empire. When Jan-di refuses to bow to Jun-pyo and openly stands up to him, she earns his anger. He gives her the infamous red card, a signal for every student to bully and isolate her. Overnight, Jan-di becomes the school's biggest victim. Students destroy her belongings, humiliate her in public, and make every day a nightmare. But Jan-di refuses to surrender. Her courage and stubborn personality surprise everyone, especially F4 member Yoon Ji-hoo, a quiet and gentle young man who always seems different from the others. Ji-hoo secretly helps Jan-di whenever she is in danger, showing her kindness that she has never experienced in the cruel school. As Jan-di spends more time with Ji-hoo, she develops feelings for him. She believes he is the only person who truly understands her. However, Ji-hoo's heart already belongs to another woman, Min Seo-hyun, a successful and elegant young woman who inspires him but plans to leave Korea to pursue her dreams. Meanwhile, Jun-pyo begins noticing something unusual about Jan-di. Unlike everyone else, she isn't interested in his wealth or afraid of his power. The girl who constantly argues with him slowly captures his attention. What begins as hatred gradually turns into curiosity, confusing even Jun-pyo himself. One day, after another confrontation, Jun-pyo unexpectedly saves Jan-di from a dangerous situation. Although he pretends it means nothing, his actions reveal a softer side hidden beneath his cold personality. Jan-di is left wondering whether the cruel boy who tormented her is beginning to change. As the tension between Jan-di, Jun-pyo, and Ji-hoo grows, the stage is set for one of the most unforgettable love triangles in K-drama history, where friendship, heartbreak, family pressure, and true love collide in ways no one could have expected. After realizing that he has fallen for Jan-di, Gu Jun-pyo decides to pursue her openly. He showers her with expensive gifts, surprises her with extravagant dates, and proudly tells everyone that she is the girl he likes. However, Jan-di refuses to be impressed by his wealth. She constantly reminds him that money cannot buy someone's heart, frustrating Jun-pyo but also pushing him to become a better person. Although Jun-pyo sincerely wants to change, Jan-di's heart still leans toward Yoon Ji-hoo. She believes Ji-hoo is gentle, caring, and everything Jun-pyo is not. But Ji-hoo gently explains that his feelings for Seo-hyun haven't completely disappeared, leaving Jan-di heartbroken once again. Meanwhile, Jun-pyo's powerful mother, Kon Hee-soo, discovers that her son has fallen in love with an ordinary girl. Furious, she believes Jan-di is unworthy of joining the Shinhwa family. Determined to end their relationship, she uses her immense wealth and influence to make Jan-di's life miserable. Jan-di's family begins suffering because of Hee-soo's revenge. Their dry cleaning business loses customers, financial problems pile up, and they are forced to struggle just to survive. Despite the hardship, Jan-di refuses to give up or beg for mercy. Seeing Jan-di suffer because of him fills Jun-pyo with guilt. For the first time in his life, he openly challenges his mother, insisting that he will choose love over family expectations. Their relationship becomes more serious, but so do the obstacles standing in their way. To make matters worse, Hee-soo arranges for Jun-pyo to become engaged to Ho Jae-kyung, the cheerful and wealthy daughter of another powerful business family. Although Jae-kyung is kind and friendly, the engagement is purely a business deal designed to separate Jun-pyo from Jan-di forever. Jan-di is devastated when she learns about the engagement. Believing she has lost Jun-pyo, she decides to distance herself from him. Jun-pyo desperately tries to explain that he never agreed to the marriage, but his mother's control over his life leaves him almost powerless. Even Ji-hoo notices how deeply Jun-pyo truly loves Jan-di. Instead of competing for her heart, Ji-hoo begins supporting both of them, realizing that their love is genuine despite all the pain surrounding it. As misunderstandings continue to grow and powerful enemies close in, Jan-di and Jun-pyo must decide whether their love is strong enough to survive impossible odds, or whether fate will force them apart forever. Even after the first engagement announcement, Gu Jun-pyo refuses to give up on Jan-di. Every chance he gets, he secretly meets her and promises that no matter what happens, he will find a way back to her. Jan-di wants to believe him, but the pressure from his powerful family keeps growing. Determined to separate them forever, Jun-pyo's mother sends him overseas to take over important business training. Before leaving, Jun-pyo and Jan-di share an emotional farewell, promising to wait for each other no matter how long it takes. Months pass without any contact. Jan-di continues her studies while working part-time jobs to support her family. Although she pretends to be strong, she misses Jun-pyo every single day. Rumors begin spreading that he has forgotten her and is living happily with his wealthy fiancé. Unable to ignore her feelings any longer, Jan-di travels to Macau after hearing that Jun-pyo is there. She hopes to see him again, but when they finally meet, Jun-pyo acts like a completely different person. He coldly tells her that their relationship is over and walks away without looking back. Jan-di is heartbroken. She cannot understand why the man who once promised to love her forever now treats her like a stranger. Unknown to her, Jun-pyo is pretending to protect her from his mother's threats. He believes pushing Jan-di away is the only way to keep her safe. Yoon Ji-hoo, who has quietly stood by Jan-di through every hardship, comforts her during her darkest moments. He encourages her not to lose hope and reminds her that true love is worth fighting for. His unwavering support once again shows why he remains one of the most beloved members of F4. Back in Korea, Jun-pyo's mother continues arranging his future, expecting him to marry for business rather than love. But deep inside, Jun-pyo cannot stop thinking about Jan-di. Every memory of their time together makes him realize that no amount of wealth or power can replace the happiness she brought into his life. Then, tragedy strikes. Jun-pyo is involved in a terrible car accident while trying to protect someone else. He survives, but the accident leaves him with partial memory loss. When he wakes up, he remembers his family, his business, and F4, but his memories of Jan-di have completely disappeared. Jan-di rushes to the hospital after hearing the news, hoping to see him again. However, when she stands in front of him, Jun-pyo looks into her eyes with complete confusion. He politely asks, "I'm sorry, have we met before?" Jan-di's heart shatters as she realizes that the man she loves no longer remembers the beautiful love story they shared. After overcoming countless obstacles, Jan-di and Jun-pyo finally enjoy the peaceful life they had dreamed of for so long. Although they still face challenges because of their different backgrounds, they are no longer afraid to face them together. Jun-pyo begins taking over more responsibilities at Shinhwa Group. Instead of becoming the cold and arrogant heir everyone once feared, he grows into a compassionate leader who cares about his employees. The love he found with Jan-di changes not only his heart but also the way he treats the people around him. Meanwhile, Jan-di continues working hard to achieve her dream of becoming a doctor. She refuses to rely on Jun-pyo's wealth, believing that real happiness comes from achieving her goals through her own efforts. Her determination makes Jun-pyo admire her even more. Yoon Ji-hoo continues traveling around the world, helping people through volunteer work and medical missions. Although he once loved Jan-di deeply, he finds peace knowing she has found true happiness. Before leaving again, he tells her, "Seeing you smile is enough for me." The other members of F4 also move forward with their lives. So Iyung continues his career as a talented ceramic artist, while Song Woo-bin expands his family's business empire. Despite their busy schedules, the four friends remain as close as brothers. Years later, F4 reunites at a beautiful beach. They laugh as they remember the unforgettable school days that brought them together. Looking at Jan-di and Jun-pyo, they realize how much everyone has changed since those days of bullying, rivalry, and heartbreak. As the sun begins to set, Jun-pyo takes Jan-di's hand and tells her that meeting her was the greatest turning point in his life. He smiles and says, "You taught me that love isn't about money or power. It's about finding someone who accepts you for who you truly are." Jan-di smiles back, remembering everything they survived together. The final scene shows the couple walking hand in hand along the beach while the rest of F4 watch with proud smiles, proving that even the greatest challenges can be overcome when